heard the heavens crying above me. The gain's an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me through. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend. My best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt a glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven had found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better through the pain.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another gameplay reaction. Zelda Prime here. Tonight we're going to finish The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. We are on part 32. We're going to get to it. This isn't going to be a very long stream tonight, so let's get to it. Drop a like on this if you enjoy it. Enjoy the stream.
What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. In the last episode, some crazy stuff happened. In this episode, well, we need to get out of here and go to the Sand Realm. And Gene said that the Bow of Light rests in the Sand Realm. We should be able to find it if we look at the map. Now, let's get going. Okay. What realm do you want to go to, Link? Well, we need to go to the Forest Realm first, actually. Well, technically we could go to the Ocean Realm, but I'm going to the Forest Realm first because I actually want to go to Linebeck's trading post and get a new part for our train, since we did get a Goron Amber in the last episode, and I think that was the last part that we needed. So let's head over to the trading post. And actually, wait, before I cut, I just noticed Beetle is right directly in front of us, and we do need to buy stuff from Beetle. So let's see if we can't call this guy over to our train and hopefully buy something good from his airship. So come on, Beetle, have something good for me today, baby. I really hope you do. And then hopefully eventually we can get the piece of heart that he is selling. So let's see. Oh, perfect. He's actually selling an ancient gold coin. Awesome. I think he sells that for 1,000 rupees. So, yes, and that's exactly how much we need to get 100 more points, which will put us over the 200 point marker. So now we should have silver membership. Oh, you have 210 points. You are now an official silver member. Hooray! That means you get 10% off all merchandise and a lovely prize. Alright, what is it? It's a freebie card, so you can choose any item we want and we'll get it for free. Pretty nice. I'll send your silver card tomorrow, so be sure to check your mail. And shoot for the gold membership next. Alright, thank you very much, Beetle. So hopefully next time we see him, he'll be selling that heart container. Anyways, onward to the trading post. Okay, so we made it here to the trading post. Now, oh, actually we got mail, so let's check that out first. Although this is more than likely from Beetle. So yeah, you don't need to wait actually 24 hours to get your card. Hey, howdy, mister. I've got a letter and a package for you from Beetle, Link. Apparently his whole store fits in a hot air balloon. Now isn't that something? I wish I could fly like that. Sure would be easier on the old knees. I've heard that he won't come down unless you blow your train whistle. So how are regular folk like us supposed to find this store without a train? Oh, I can see by your face you just want your letter. Sorry, here you go. Yeah, about that. Here you go. Thank you. Alright, so now we got a letter from Beetle. Not really too important. Oh, and I have this for you. Here you go. And we also have our silver card now. Hooray! Okay, I've delivered your mail safely to you. Well, my work seems to be done here, so I'll be off. See you around. Alright, goodbye, Mr. Postman. That probably is like one of the last times we will see him, so whatever, not a big deal. Now let's just head over to Lineback Trading Co. and build ourselves a train part. So you guys already know what I was attempting to craft last time I was here, but now we should have enough materials. So let's see, steel engine and moment of truth. Yeah, perfect. So we'll trade these treasures, and in return we get the super cool looking steel engine, and we're gonna put that on our train right away. Thanks, Squirt. If you find more treasure, you know what to do and who to see. Alright, thank you very much, Lineback. And now, if we go outside and go back to the station, that new engine should already be on our train, so we can go and check that out, admire how cool it is, and so on and so forth. So yeah, there it is. Looks pretty cool, right? Alright, next thing we need to do now, though, is make our way over to the Sand Realm by way of the Ocean Realm. So, I'm gonna travel all the way over there through the Ocean Realm, and I'll just see you guys once I get close to the Sand Realm. Alright, here we are. We're just at the entrance to the Sand Realm, and very quickly, since I did cut out that travel, let's take a look at our new engine in motion, man. Look at that. I don't know, I just really like the design of the steel engine. I think it looks pretty cool and modern. Oh, by the way, these giant like face statues, we've seen them before in like smaller form, but there are giant versions all over the Sand Realm, and Zelda sort of does alert you to them. And what the game wants you to do is travel all around the Sand Realm, figure out where all of the statues are looking, and sort of like plot where their line of sights meets. And it's really, really annoying. It takes a ton of time, so you know what? I'm not going to do that. I already know the solution of the puzzle, so instead, we're going to skip like finding all the statues and plotting their lines of sight, and instead, just go directly to where we need to go, and I'll show you the solution. Oh, by the way, there are sand sharks all over the Sand Realm, and that's the reason why I'm like blowing my horn too, because that is the easiest way to avoid getting hit by these sand sharks. As long as you just spam your horn, they won't bother you. Like, they'll appear and chase after you, but they will not hit you. I know it's probably annoying for some of you, but that is the best way to deal with them. Anyways, here we are in the Sand Sanctuary now, baby. As you can see, yeah, it's pretty empty, so not a whole lot going on here. Looks kind of barren, but there is a stone slab that we should probably check out and maybe get some clues as to what to do. This heat is something else. I just melt. If I had a body, that is. Teehee. Seriously though, I can't help but wonder what's become my poor body. Oh, don't worry, Zelda, I'm sure it's fine. Alright, so yeah, since there's really nothing else to do, let's just go and immediately check out this stone slab that's here. Find me by blasting the area where the gates of the big statues meet. Yeah, so that's your clue. Now, the solution to this is pretty simple. Just get a bomb and throw it pretty much like 2 steps to the left here, or 3 steps to the left here. And you can sort of like see the shadow clipping through the floor. That's how you know you're in the right area, because there is a super secret staircase. And also the map of the East Sand Sanctuary is the same like design as the overworld of the Sand Realm. So that's sort of how you would figure that out. Anyways though, let's head in here. And guess what? We are already in the midst of the next Locomo. Let's talk to him. Hi, nice to meet you. You are the keeper of this realm, aren't you? And Jean told us about you. Oh, hello there. So wonderful you can make it, Your Highness. And you too, young man. Call me Rail. It's my name. I am the guardian of the Sand Realm. The Locomo of this realm is awfully different from Ambrose, don't you think? Oh, you mean Ambrose? Yes, he can be a bit stuffy at times. Anyway, you came here to fix the tracks, right? Exactly. Now that's music to my ears. After all, you are a key component in restoring this area's lost spirit tracks. I take it that you've heard of the Locomo songs, then? Of course we have. As you know, each song is a duet that requires 2 instruments. I'll teach you your part now, so listen closely, then play what I just played. When you think you've got a handle on it, set down your flute for a moment. Alright, so this one's a little bit tricky, guys, so I'm going to practice this like once, and then maybe we'll end it off. Yeah, whatever, close enough, we're good.
Peter, Peter, Peter. No good deed goes unpunished.
Maybe when it...
That was music to my ears. Would you care to try a real performance now? Or would you like to practice more? Let's do it, baby. Alright, let's get started, and don't let my part confuse you, young man. We won't. Alright, sweet, it worked. Thought my timing was off there, but whatever. We did it! Hooray! And we completed the duel with Rail, the Locomo of the Sand Realm. The ocean realm map has started glowing. And oh boy, more tracks have appeared! Yay! The spirit tracks of the Sand Temple are restored. Now, there is something I must tell you. In order to reach the Sand Temple, you must pass 3 trials, of course. First, you will encounter the big eye that looms in the shadows. Then you will need to navigate the twisted tunnels. And finally, you will face the impenetrable temple. What awaits you there, you'll have to see with your own eyes, young man. You did it. Nice job, Link. But I wonder what the 3 trials are going to be like. Anyway, let's get going to the Sand Temple. Thank you so much, Rail. Stay safe as you retrieve the Bow of Light. Alright, well, thank you very much. So I guess, really, there's only one thing left to do, guys, and that is make our way to the Sand Temple and through the 3 trials. You know, sometimes I kind of just wish this game would let you go to a temple without having to, like, solve some puzzle or a trial. I wonder what those 3 trials will be like. Shall we get going? Yep. Very well, let's be on our way, Link. There's really only one way to find out what those trials are going to be like, Zelda, and that's to take them head-on, which is what I plan to do. So, let's get going then. We'll head right up through here to the Fire Realm, and that's pretty much where we'll start the first trial. Now, these trials, they seem very, very scary. They're really not all that bad, to be completely honest. Most of them are stuff that we've encountered before, or like variants of things that we've encountered before while riding the rails. So you should be somewhat familiar with the concept of all of these trials. Really, it's only the last trial that is even remotely difficult. Oh, by the way, I just noticed, since we did upgrade our train's engine, we now have 5 hearts instead of 4. So look at that. I wasn't actually aware that our HP would go up if I only got 1 part. So believe it or not, that's incredibly helpful because the last trial, there's a good chance that you will take a lot of damage on your train, so that 1 extra heart could make a huge difference, and I am not even over-exaggerating that, so I'm actually really happy that we have that 5th heart. Anyways, these freaking sand sharks would just go away. Finally. Now the first trial is right up ahead. It's through this tunnel, so here we go, guys. Are you ready for this? I hope you are, because, well, ready or not, here it comes. Yep, it's just another one of these giant lake, cave, crab things that we saw back in the Snow Realm. It's pretty much the exact same fight. There's like one minor change later on, but really, it's not even that bad. So again, just shoot it in the eye, and you're good to go. Also, we do get like a nice view of our train engine from the front this time, although you can't really see it since like the light is sort of blinding us, but I guess that's what we get for using this more like modern looking train. Alright, where is this guy? He should be coming up soon. Oh, here's the twist, by the way. Yeah, there are explosive barrels that are lining the walls of the cave, and you need to hit one of those first. That way he will like open up his eye to make it vulnerable again. That way you can keep hitting it, and please do not hit me. Oh man, that was really, really close. But yeah, obviously you can go through like this entire thing and not get hit if you really know what you're doing and what to expect, especially if like you've already done this boss fight from the Snow Realm. You're even more like practiced, and should be able to take care of this guy no problem. Let's just keep hitting his eye. Yeah, there we go. Sweet, we did it. Alright, that was actually a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. So long, weird crab thing. It was nice knowing you. And that does it for the first trial. Phew, we seem to have made it through somehow. Catch your breath. When you're ready, let's move on to the second trial. No break needed, Zelda. Let's go full steam ahead. Could these be the twisted tunnels that Rail was talking about? We must be brave and press on, Link. Indeed they are. Now pay attention to your map, because the twisted tunnels are more or less a different variant of the Lost Woods, just a little bit different. So yeah, we couldn't have gone to the left because there was nothing over there, so let's go through the tunnel on the right, and now we're back to where we started. Hold on now, it looks like we've returned to where we started. I don't think we'll make it through here on luck alone. Be sure you take good notes on where to go, Link. Yeah, so about the notes, don't even bother with that. Instead, trust me on this, just go backwards. No joke. This trial is such a breeze as long as you remember that you can go in reverse. So, what you want to do is go in reverse a total of 3 times. That's basically it. Now, all we have to do is go to the right, and that's actually it. Like, that is the end of the trial. It is incredibly easy. Like, when I first played this game, I forget how exactly I got through the tunnels, but I did it by accident. It looks like there are no more tunnels up ahead, Link. That means we made it through this second trial. There's no time to dawdle. The final trial is waiting for us. Yeah, so it was kind of funny. Like, I really didn't know what I was doing the first time I went through there. But, like, I understood the concept, so I just, like, randomly went through some tunnels and eventually found my way out after, like, 2 minutes or something like that. It really did not take long. Anyways, though, let's go to the left very quickly because now that we're back in the ocean realm, well, guess what? There is a teleportation gate here, and I kind of want to activate this just in case I want to come back through this area a little bit later on. So there we go. We're not going to go through there right now because, well, really there is no need to. So let's just back things up and swap our tracks again and make our way towards the temple. And, you know what I just realized? Beetle was actually on our way here, like, in the last area we were just in, and I probably could have stopped him and purchased the heart container, because that should be for sale now, I think. So that was kind of like a missed opportunity. Like, I know he's in front of us now, but yeah, I kind of don't want to stop since we are approaching the third trial, and stopping to go to his store right now would be very, very dangerous because, well, this temple sure is impenetrable. Like, there are a ton of freaking cannons all surrounding this temple, and they shoot cannonballs at, like, the speed of light. They're insane, so you're gonna take some damage going through here, just trying to avoid, like, getting hit, taking out all the other cannons. It's a lot to manage, so, like, you really need to pay attention, or just even, like, sometimes slow down your training. Gosh dang it. Alright, good thing that guy missed us. Normally, these guys have, like, precision aim, and they do not miss you at all. So we've gotten relatively lucky by only getting hit, like, once so far. And oh man, here we go again. There's 3 on this side. We just gotta try and take out these cannonballs before they hit us, and hopefully we can also take out the cannons. Alright, I think we should be good to go to the next side now. Hopefully nothing else hits us. What? Oh, I didn't take you out. What the heck? Alright, there we go. Now he's gone. I swear I saw him blow up. Now, whatever. Oh, man, there's 4 on this side, too. Come on. Hopefully I can get, like, at least those 2. Nope. Alright, I missed one of those shots then. God dang it. Stop firing all these stinking cannonballs. Alright, there we go. We did it. Sweet. Yeah, once you take out all the cannonballs, the way to the temple opens up. We took a lot of damage, but thankfully, we did not blow up. Like, even if we didn't have that extra heart, we still would have been fine at least. But, yeah, I'm glad that we did have the extra heart just for, like, some buffer damage in case I did make a really stupid mistake. And, of course, yeah, you can blow up the rocks to try and get more HP. But, when your entire attention is focused on the temple, it's kind of hard to shoot the rocks that are behind you. Regardless, though, we've done it. We've passed all 3 trials, and now it's time to take on, well, the Sand Temple. Here we are, guys. Are you excited? I know I am. Once more, into the breach, friends. Here we go. Phew, we made it. Now for the real challenge. Are you ready? Of course I am. Good, let's give it our all and find the Bow of Light. You got it, Zelda. But of course, we're going to wait to do that in the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. In the last episode, we went through the Sand Realm, passed the 3 trials, and made our way here to the Sand Temple. So in this episode, we're going to take it head on. It smells awfully dusty in here, and the air is really stagnant. It bothered me at first, but I'm kind of getting used to these dungeons. Anyway, let's go find the Bow of Light. Alright, you got it, Zelda. Now, if you look at your map, you're probably thinking, holy crap, look at how large it is. The Sand Temple is going to be crazy hard, isn't it? I mean, Anjean even told us it would be hard. Well, Anjean is a pathological liar because the Sand Temple is not hard at all. In fact, it's very, very linear, just like every other stinking temple in this entire game. There is an ice switch over there that we do need to hit, so You want to like thread the needle with one of your arrows and bam, there you go. Once you hit that eye switch, it's going to open up this door. So yeah, the Sand Temple looks like there's a lot going on, but you can really only tackle things like one at a time. Inside this chest we got ourselves a green rupee. Holy crap, best prize ever. Oh man, looks like it was a trap, and now we gotta fight all these spooky, scary skeletons. Whatever will we do? I guess we'll just have to shoot our way out. Boy, that was difficult. Like, how do we even do that, guys? If we did not have our bow, that would have taken at least, 10 seconds longer. At least we got, like, a Stalfo skull out of it, so that's pretty cool. We also got a real chance, so let's open this bad boy up and get ourselves our first small key. And yeah, these sarcasm levels are off the charts today, in case you couldn't already tell. Now we have this small key, then let's go back to like the main lobby of this temple and just unlock this door, because already we're just going to ignore everything else on this first floor and move on up to like the second floor. So honestly, I feel a little bit ripped off on the Sand Temple, because here's the thing, Angie was like, oh man, this is going to test all your abilities, you're going to need to use all your skills, it's going to be super hard, and then you get to it and you realize it is nothing at all like what she explained. So yeah, I mean, I guess if you were worried about the Sand Temple, you'll be happy to find that it's very easy, but if you were like me looking forward to the challenge, you're kind of disappointed. Actually, real quick, let me grab my bombs, because in this next room, there are some Captain Stalfos, and these guys can be pretty hard unless you just chuck a bomb at them, in which case then they die in one hit, and any threat they did have is completely negated. They do have like this really weird like fury sword attack that if they do use can be kind of devastating. But they were guarding this chest, which is already the item from this temple, the Sand Wand. Yeah, pretty cool, right? What's this stick thing? Do you think we'll need it to solve a puzzle? Anjean did say this temple was full of tricks and traps. And this rumbling means that something has changed, or a lot of things have changed in the temple. That was loud. I hope it was right that we took that wand. Oh, don't worry, it's fine, Zelda. Now, the Sand Wand is very similar to the Sand Rod in A Link Between Worlds, as I believe it was called in that game. It pretty much has the same ability, except in this game, you can like use the stylus to draw which areas you want the sand to rise up in, rather than having it just like rise up in a straight line. So yeah, it's kind of cool, like maybe they got the idea for the item from this game. So yeah, these are some new type of enemies. Basically, you just rub the Sand Wand over them, and they turn to like a stone version of sand, like a sandstone, I guess. And you can use them as like platforms or weights, or just freeze them and then kill them. What's funny is like they try to run away whenever you hover the wand over them, so like they know what's happening to them, and it makes you feel kind of bad about killing them, since they're like, no, please don't, and then you turn them to stone, and then you hack them to bits with your sword. So, you know, I feel a little bit bad about it, but at the same time, not really, and wow, I can't believe that actually pushed me off. We do need to use this thing as a platform, that way, you know, we could go back to the first floor, and now they have our Sand Wand, we can do a whole lot of stuff. First things first, so I do want to move this boulder onto this weird, like, catapult thing, and once it's on there, we can hit the switch to have it break that giant, you know, rock wall blocking that door. But before we go down there, there's a few other things I want to do. Let's push this thing out of the way and into that endless pit, because we don't need it. Also, there's that one there, and I really don't even know what that's for, because I can't remember if there's anything down there. I don't think there's anything important there. It might be like a chest or something like that. Anyway, so there are 3 eyes, which is over here, and 2 of them are higher up. So what you want to do is very quickly lift yourself up, and then grab your bow, shoot 2 arrows into the upper eyes, and then fall down, shoot an arrow into the smaller eye, and that will unlock this door. And I think you need to hit the upper eyes first and then the lower eye in order to unlock the door. Like if you hit it the other way, I don't think it works. Alright, so let's grab the Sand Rod again, or Sand Wand. Sorry, I'm going to mix that up a couple of times. But we do need to move this thing out of the way. And now, this particular puzzle confused me so much on my first playthrough of this game. And I don't know why, because it's so simple. I guess it just took me a while to realize that, yeah, you can walk down these little tiny slopes. And, move this giant thing to sort of create a bridge. And once you realize that you can like move any large object with the sand wand, this temple becomes really, really easy. Alright, you know, let's just kill these guys. Actually, you probably don't even need to kill them, but whatever, might as well. It does cause that chest to appear, but it just contains like a random treasure. Let's boost ourselves over this little barrier. And now, check out this sign. Between 1 and 3 is where the key hides. Where the key hides, huh? Sounds promising, but I can't figure out that diagram. Any ideas? Well, it's actually quite simple. So, we saw like a puzzle with 3 eyes over here, and another one with 1 eye over here, but that one looks like a 4. Anyways, if you draw a line like right in the middle, yeah, that's where the key is going to be in. I don't even know what I did when I drew that one, because that was, it looks like a 4, honestly, so, like, that was supposed to be a straight line, guys. Just trust me on that one. Like, I swear, I put the stylus up and then down, and it somehow made a 4. So, whatever. I don't even care anymore. But, yeah, we basically need to go and explore that area to find that small key, which means backtracking through this section. But you'll notice the rocks are falling in a different pattern now, so you need to, like, jump in between them and, oh, gosh dang, you know what? Whatever, you can just, like, damage boost through the rocks as well. That also works. But now these rocks have stopped moving, so we just need to move them out of the way with our sand wand. And now, shoot this eye again with an arrow. Like, it's really weird that this puzzle resets, but I guess that's what happened when the temple started shaking and stuff like that. And wow, I can't believe that guy actually hit me like the what? Oh, okay, I guess the camera wanted to focus on that instead. But, yeah, these are like the sand versions of those enemies that we saw in the ice temple. I'm just going to ignore them because they're annoying. And right over here is the small key that we were looking for. It's just buried right underneath the sand. Pretty easy to find. There we go. So, now that we got that, there's really nothing else we need to do up here. So, let's just jump back down to this center lobby area and head down these stairs that we opened up before. And, guess what? We're actually almost done with this temple. Hey, we got some treasure. Sweet. Alright, a star fragment. Not bad. And let's see, this is bee larva, right? Yes, indeed it is. But, yeah, we're actually already in the last room of this temple. Like, you can see the boss door right in the center there. And the boss key is also in this room. So, all we gotta do is get those 2 items, and we're pretty much good to go. Anyways, we don't want to kill these weird sand monster things. Instead, we want to freeze them or turn them into stone or whatever, and place them on these switches. That way we can unlock this door and just go straight through there. They will stay solid for a little amount of time, but eventually they will turn back into sand just like that, and the door will close. Before we go to the right, we need to go to the left because there is a stamp station right up here that I would like to get for our good pal Nico. But we do need to brave these traps, and I almost fell in there for a second, but thankfully we made it so we can get this stamp. And there we go. Look at it. It's pretty cool looking. Now, I'm going to do something that would seem stupid, but it's actually going to save us some time. Just jump into the sand here, and yeah, it brings you all the way back here. So instead of like going back through those traps, you can just like respawn and go from here, which saves you a little bit of time. Especially since you don't have to like draw your path with the sand rod anymore. And I keep jumping and it keeps freaking me out. Alright, there we go, we're fine now. I guess like those were the traps that like Jean was talking about. Now here, this is a very tricky puzzle. Basically what you're going to do is move this block with your sand rod, and you want to try and like get the blue spike to land in the center of this like sand pit here where that like blue diamond is. So I don't have a strategy for this. I'm just sort of like moving it around like crazy, and hopefully I can figure this out soon, because this is probably one of the very few puzzles in this game that is actually mildly confusing. And it's really just because it's sort of like a spatial awareness type of thing, and it's really hard for me to like grasp those type of puzzles, like in this game at least. Also, one thing I should mention, the controls for this like type of puzzle in particular are really stinking bad. Like, okay, I'm just moving this in a circle right now. Like, what am I even doing? I'm barely, like, trying to solve this now at this point. Like, but, yeah, like I was saying, the controls are really, really, bad for this. So, it's kind of hard to make the block go in the direction you want it to go. I have officially no idea what I'm doing. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna figure this out. Actually, I think I just got it. There we go. That is perfect. That's what I was trying to do. Oh man, you know, I probably should like looked up a strategy for that because, yeah, doing that blind, not exactly the easiest thing in the world. Alright, let's trap this boulder and we want to put it on this here catapult. If I can actually get it to go upwards. There we go. Yeah, it's like in general, when you're moving objects with the sand wand, it like just, its hitboxes are really weird. Like, that's the only way that I can describe it. But let's hit that switch and break that stone wall blocking our way. Now, we need to get ourselves another boulder because we need to have it way down this switch. That way, that bridge can stay there and we can cross over to the other side. So come on, just push it gently. There we go. That should be enough for now. Let's cross over. And, well, now we're pretty much at the boss key door, but there's a larger, like, block puzzle here. So, as you can see, that red door is blocking the boss door. But before we solve, like, this puzzle for the red door, we want to solve it for the blue door. So, this one's actually really easy. Let me just push that down there, and that's done. So, now I just got to work on this next one. Thankfully, though, since, like, I have more room to play with, this should be a little bit easier in theory. I just got to, like, figure this out, and actually I got it, so that was really easy. No, don't go that way. Other way, please. Come on. What is even going on? Like, can you please move? There we go. Alright, no, not that way. This is exactly what I'm talking. Okay, seriously? Can you just go? No, not that way. Alright, here, you know what? Let's do this. There we go. Jeez, man. I'm telling you, the controls are something else when it comes to those puzzles. Alright, now that that is done, it opened up like this blue door over here. And this is pretty much where we're going to find the boss key. Then we just got to bring it back. Then it's solved the red puzzle. And we're basically done with this temple. So yeah, I mean, for the final like major temple of the game, it's really easy. We can kill those Captain Stoffos, get ourselves this chest which contains a pirate necklace. Oh boy, whoop-de-doo. Now we got that, let's head up here, and we kind of want to stop these spiky boulder things. Not in the same area, at least not right now, because we need to get on top of one of them, and I actually need to stand on top of this. Can you stop, like, getting in my way? Because all I want to do, seriously, how did that, whatever. I just need to walk across here and step on this switch. That's all I'm trying to get to. Like, the game right now, it's just, things are not going as I planned. Now, we just need to, like, stop these guys in the same area, so, alright, that should do it. And now we can walk across to this one final area. But we need to fight some more enemies. And, wow, that actually worked out perfectly. Holy crap. I could not have planned that any better. That was, like, all four of them. And they all got stunned in that, like, that first scribble. So, heck yeah, man. Alright, that was not even a challenge. So after you defeat those enemies, yeah, we can go to this room, but there is nothing here. Or is there? If you take your sand wand and go over the sparkly bits in the sand, there is a giant green rupee for you. But on the other side, we also get the boss key. Whoop-de-doo-dah, guys. Alright, so now we just gotta grab this and bring it to the boss door, and we're pretty much done. I'm excited, you know, like, for as much sarcasm and jokes I made about the Sand Temple in this entire video, I like the Sand Temple. I think it's pretty cool. The item that you get is definitely one of the coolest in the entire game. Like, sure, the temple's pretty short and pretty easy if you know what to do, but, my first time through here, it totally confused me, so it's a well-designed temple. Oh yeah, by the way, this switch, I'm pretty sure, just creates a shortcut back to, like, the upper floor, but you'll never really use it unless you want to go back and get all the chests that I skipped over. Anyways, now we need to solve this for the red block. And wait a minute, isn't there supposed to be another, like, red thing over there? Hang on, I know there's supposed to be one there. Something, wait, there it is. Okay, that wasn't there before, like, you guys saw that, right? I'm not going crazy, because that totally was not there. I have no idea what is even going on right now. Like, I guess everything is working now, so let's go with it, but that was really, really weird. Alright, so now we're doing this again. Not exactly my favorite thing to do, but I think, actually, oh wait, I don't know. So I thought maybe I just had something working, but I think I messed it up. But this will work. I can just push this down now and get it in this way. So that works. Now I just gotta get this last one in. I think maybe I had like a solution before. I just like messed it up. I don't really know. Anyways, let's push this one down now, I think. And oh yeah, make sure you don't run yourself over. That's probably a good idea. Now I just gotta get this one in the final red area. And I think, well, if I can push this side, oh, I can. Dang it. Yeah, I think I can just push this up all the way. Yeah, now I can push it inside and push it down, and then it'll go into that position. So there we go. That one wasn't so bad. And now the boss door has been unlocked. I swear, those are like the only things that will ever confuse me in this game. So now, we just need to make a bridge for ourselves in game. Seriously? Not over there. I need to make a bridge in front of me. Alright, whatever. That'll work. Grab the key and hopefully we can make it across. Yeah, we made it. Boss key in the boss door. We are done with this temple, my friends. I mean, all that's left is to take on the boss, which is actually a really cool boss, I might add. But, other than that, yeah, we're pretty much done here. I did skip over, like, a lot of the random chests that contain treasures that I don't really care about, but other than that, yeah, we went through here really quickly. And there's your blue light, guys. I know how much you love those because the temples that I did skip that, you guys complained. So there you go. Anyways, here we are. Already, this fight looks awesome and it hasn't even started. But that's right. We're fighting a spooky, scary skeleton. Aw, snap. And he's huge. This, my friends, is Scaldrich, Ancient Demon, or whatever that said. I don't know, I kind of missed it. But, yeah, it's a pretty scary skeleton on a very short vertebrae. So what he's going to do is launch boulders at you. If you can, try and get, like, multiple boulders, because sometimes he sends out more than one. And if he does that, you can actually make this fight go by a lot quicker. But, yeah, you basically just want to put the boulders on the catapults, then launch them into his vertebrae and take him out just like that. It's a pretty easy fight, all things considered. And, oh yeah, now he's going to send out more boulders, so hopefully, yeah, I got all three from that time. That was, well, I just pushed that one right into him. No, go the other way. I swear, the freaking controls when trying to move stuff with the sand wand are not at all easy to use. Like, I don't even know what's going on half the time. Alright, let me try and, like, gather up some more boulders here, because I kind of want to get as many as I possibly can. Like, it makes the first phase go by a lot quicker. Hang on, let me just stop some more, and hopefully I can keep all these. Well, that one got destroyed, but at least we got that one. And now let me just move that out of the way. Alright, we should be good, and I think I can send this one. Yeah, there we go. Sweet, so we have, like, 3 boulders just, like, lying in wait for us to use, which is great because there's only 3 more hits on his vertebrae that we need to make. But you'll notice that his vertebrae is now sort of, like, armored, so, man, he broke one of my boulders. That's rude. But like I was saying, yeah, his vertebrae is armored now, so you need to, like, make him face you and have the exposed bar facing the catapult. Then you can use an arrow to launch the rock at his weak points. Pretty easy. That's basically how you're going to fight the rest of Phase 1. When it gets to this point, he's going to start shooting red boulders, though, and they move a lot faster and require more sand to, like, stun and move out of the way. So just keep that in mind. Hopefully we can... Oh, no, don't break my boulder, please. Don't break this one. I need to save it at all costs. Alright, it's safe. At least it's not going to break, so that's a good thing. Let's just push that there. and get ready to get this next hit on him. Seriously, again with the boulders, dude. Alright, just keep shooting him. And alright, I should be safe to grab my bow now. Hit this switch. And bam. Alright, one more vertebrae left. And I think I have like 2 boulders on the field, so we should be in a good spot here. Let me just grab my sand rod or sand wand. And oh, now he's doing the lasers. Oh man, he broke my boulders with it. Crap. Alright, we have 1 boulder left then, so I gotta make this one count. Thankfully, you can use either the red ones or the regular stone ones. It just, whatever you have on hand can really work. Alright, get on there. It's set. Now we just gotta line this up, and we can get the final hit on his last vertebrae. So stop with your laser already, man. And I think we're in a good enough spot, so hit that switch. Yes, there we go. Now, his gem of a head brain thing is exposed. So now what we have to do is just hit that a bunch of times. And how do we do that? Well, it's quite simple, but this is probably the hardest part of the fight. You need to use your sand rod or sand wand, sorry, I keep making that mistake, and lift him up as well as yourself. And when you do this, you can sort of stun him. You'll know when he gets stunned, but sometimes he can break free, so it's a little bit difficult. You just gotta make sure you're up on top of him as well. See, and once he's stunned like this, just wail on his gem brain thing and deal some damage. So you can pretty much keep stunning him and get him stun locked, but you do need to be fast and just draw around him with your sand rod. And oh, he's stuck again. Perfect. Let's just deal this damage. Come on, please. And there we go. He is donezoed, baby. Pretty cool fight, but still really, really easy, all things considered. So there we go. That does it for the Sand Temple, guys. Not too shabby. I feel like we did that very, very quickly, so I'm pretty happy with that. Especially with how that boss fight went. Like, we got lucky with those boulders, too. But hey, I wonder where that goes. Well, we'll have to find out. But first, we got a cool looking chest, so let's open this up and get ourselves 1 more heart container. Fantastic. So there's only 3 more left, but that's not the only treasure we're getting from this temple. Down below in the belly of the Sand Temple, there's another chest waiting for us. So let's open it up and get ourselves the Bow of Light. Tap and hold to charge and fire bolts of divine light. Cool. So this is the famous Bow of Light. I sense a strange power coming from it, but I'm awfully worried about what Malladus and Cole are up to. Let's hurry back and tell Angie what happened. Alright, you got it. And there's our blue portal out of here, but we can't reach it from here. So let's grab our newly acquired Bow of Light, charge it up, and hit that eye switch. And there's a nice little bridge allowing us access to this portal. So there we go. With that, we are done with the Sand Temple, guys. Alright. And you know what? I think that's a great place to end off this video. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But what's in, guys? My name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hey guys, before this video starts, I just wanted to inform you all that I recently did a collaboration video with Abdallah Smash 026 over on his YouTube channel. We played Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer and designed a million bell house together. It was a lot of fun, and if that interests you, I would encourage you to check it out. So links will be in the description, as well as an annotation on screen to take you over there. And it would mean a lot to me if you guys could go over there and show your support. So thanks a lot, guys. I really do appreciate it. What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. In the last episode, we completed the Sand Temple and got ourselves the Bow of Light. In this episode, well, we're going to go back inside the Spirit Train and tell Angie what we did. Shall we go? Let's do it. Alright, Angene's waiting for us in the train. Let's go tell her what happened. Sounds like a plan, Zelda. Angie, we got the Bow of Light. We won't have any trouble defeating Malladus now. Good. An arrow from that bow is sure to fell him. Right. Now all we need to know is where Malladus is. I'm sorry, but I can't help you there. What? But Angine... you two were busy obtaining the Bow of Light, I have been searching for the demon train. That's the train that Malleus used to escape. But he and Cole have hidden it too well. There is a way to find it. Burn? I didn't realize you were awake. The area where Malleus was resurrected. Below that altar is a hidden section of tracks. Somewhere down there is the compass of light. Only it can lead you to the demon train. Burn. The demon train comes from the dark realm. But even Cole didn't know its exact location at first. He had me build a compass using the spirit's power to find the demon train in the dark realm. Since the compass uses the power of the spirits, Cole and Malleus can't touch it. That's why it should still be where we left it. Thank you. Let's go, Link. We must get the compass as soon as we can. Before you go, please take this, Link. I think you're the one who is meant to use it. Oh yeah, you just had this the entire time, didn't you? This Locomo sword was a gift from one of the spirits. As such, it is filled with sacred energy. It has felled many evil creatures in its lifetime. Until now, only the spirits have wielded this blade. Use it wisely. Hooray for plot convenience! Now we got the best sword in the game. Just like that. Good. Link, Princess, it's in your hands now. Alright, so, we are going to head to the Tower of Spirits, and I guess I'll just meet you guys when I get there. Alright, so here we are at the top of the tower. Now, we could continue the main story, but screw that, man. I'm going to get a stamp, because that's how we roll. So, let's just put that right there. And now that is done, I believe, if I can, there we go. There's only one more blank page left, so only one more stamp to find. And we're going to go get that right now instead of continuing on with the main story, because there are still many side quests that we need to take care of. So, I'm going to meet you guys back in Hyrule Castletown in a second. Alright, so here we are in Castletown. Now the reason why I came here is because in order to get the final stamp for Nico's stamp book, we actually need a pack of cuckoos. So we're going to buy 5 more, and then we need to transport these guys all the way over to Rail back in the Sand Sanctuary, because for whatever reason, he wants 5 cuckoos. So yeah, we're going to try and get all 5 of them there safe and sound, and I guess I'll just meet you guys once I arrive. Okay, and we're here. Let's talk to Rail. I see you brought those cuckoos I was after. Who knew you were such a mind reader? Those cuckoos are for me, right? Of course they are. You've brought me so many cuckoos. Well, call it this customer satisfied. Thank you. And for that, yes, we do get another force gem. Oh, by the way, we will be collecting like all the force gems. Actually, hang on, no, we're going to be collecting all but one of the force gems in this video, because I remember there's one of them that I'm saving for a different video. But, yeah, more tracks. You can bring me cuckoos anytime. The more cuckoos, the better. Bye now. Except since we already have your force gem, there's no reason to bring you any more. Now, I need to borrow one of these cuckoos in order to get the stamp station for this location. So let's come down here to like this little, I guess, oasis, and we just need to glide across the water. And alright, my foot was totally on that land. You guys saw that. Anyways, I'm gonna find another cuckoo real quick. Alright, second time's the charm, please. There we go, sweet. And yeah, just for that, I'm throwing you into the lake. So, anyways, let's get the final stamp. Are you ready? Bam, done. That's it. Stamp book filled out. Nico will sure be happy when we bring that back to him. But we're pretty much done here for now in the Sand Sanctuary, so I'm going to leave, and I'm going to go and explore those new sections of tracks that appeared from the forest gem. So I'll meet you guys when I get close. Alright, so here we are. We're pretty much in like the middle of nowhere, which makes sense because this is Ends of the Earth Station. Yeah, pretty fitting name. This area's kind of weird though. I'm surprised there's a station way out here. I wonder why it's here. Well, Zelda, there's only one way to find out. So as you guys can see, there are 3 entrances to 3 different caves. All these caves contain like block puzzles. The only one that is required is the one over here on the left. Brain Twister block puzzle. Right, so we need to go inside and take on these Brain Twister block puzzles with our sand rod. It's pretty much like the same thing that we found inside the sand temple, just on a much larger scale. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. Let's do it. Alright, so our first room. Let's see, looks like we got 2 blocks and 2 little tiny blue things we need to get them into. So let's just like get to work. Now I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I actually did sort of look up solutions to these before recording this video because I did not want to spend like 5 million hours trying to, you know, record this like I did inside the sand temple. So hopefully, as long as I can like memorize or remember those solutions, we shouldn't have too much trouble with this. And there we go, first one in the hole. So now let's just work on this guy. The problem is, yeah, the controls for this are still just as bad as you remember how they were inside the sand temple, so it's still going to be somewhat of a challenge. And I think now I can actually like push this up, this to the side, and now if I push this one back down, yep, we are good to go. Fantastic. First room down. Only 2 more to go, I think, and they do get harder as we go on. So, oh man, look forward to that, guys. And yeah, sometimes like the space you have to move them around gets smaller and smaller. So that sort of like adds to the challenge. But I did not want to do that actually. Yeah, sometimes it's really weird. Like, you won't even do anything sometimes, and the block will just like move down or to the left like a square, and you don't even know why. Like, there's not even a sand pillar there. I really don't understand it. But now that that one is done, let's just work on moving this one, and I think I have this one down. So I'm just gonna keep moving this around, and hopefully we can get this one in like a couple more turns. Well, actually, I think I got it now, yeah. And then I just push it to the left and push it up. Sweet. So far, so good. Boy, am I glad that I looked up these solutions prior, because I'm really, really bad at these types of puzzles, guys. You have no idea. So this is going to save us a ton of time. Otherwise, this would probably be like the entire video. No joke. Alright, this one's pretty tricky. We got 3 blocks now. So, alright. I think I need to like move all these at least once, just starting out, in order to get this first block into position here. Sorry if this seems kind of weird, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to work this out like in my brain, as well as remember what I read online. All right, those 2 were easy. Now I got to get this guy. Although I do have a lot of room to move around in, so I should probably just be able to like figure this one out by messing around and sort of rotating it to where I think it needs to be. No, don't go that way. I want you to go right. There we go. Alright, think if I just like rotate this downward and like to the left, I think that should be it, right? Yeah, there we go, and then I can push it up and push it right on that blue pedestal. Sweet, there we go. So yeah, just do what I did, and those puzzles are really not that hard. But we've done it. We solved all 3, and our reward is inside this golden chest. It's a heart container. The other 2 puzzles just give you like random treasures, like an ancient gold coin and stuff like that. Wow, you did it. Nice job, Link. Even Teacher would have been stumped by this one, and he loves puzzles. When everything finally settles down, I'd like to bring him here. Alright, but yeah, like I was saying, the other two puzzles just contain like random treasures like mystic jades, ancient gold coins, etc., etc. And for completing this puzzle, we also get a big green rupee. Fantastic. Oh, by the way, I want to make a correction. We actually need to get 500 points at Beetle's ship to get that heart container, so I'm going to be doing that at some point as well. Anyways, let's get out of here, and I need to find a mailbox, so I think the closest one is in Goron Village, and I'll meet you guys over there. Okay, so here we are in Goron Village, and I believe the post box is over here somewhere. Yes, there it is. Sweet. Perfect. This should trigger the next side quest event that I want to take care of. Hello, Mr. Postman. Hey, howdy, mister. It looks like you got a letter from Ferris, Link. Oh boy, when I picked this letter up from, he seemed really down in the dumps. Aww. He said something about making a huge mistake. Oh no. I wonder what that was all about. And now, as promised, your letter. You probably should have asked him about that, Mr. Mailman. Here you go. Alright, well, we got a very odd letter from Ferris then. Okay, I've delivered your mail safely to you. Well, my work seems to be done here, so I'll be off. See you around. Okay, goodbye, Mr. Mailman. Well, I'm very interested in this letter from Ferris, so let's open this up right away and see what it says. Okay. Tell me, you ever seen this place before? I was so caught up in snapping trains in action that I got lost. Oh no. I love me some alone time with my camera, but I'd like to go home. Could you pick me up? Your wandering pal, Ferris. Alright, so if you don't recognize where that is, believe it or not, it's actually here in the Fire Realm. So Ferris is pretty close to where we are right now. So I guess we'll go ahead and pick him up and give him a ride back to wherever it is he needs to go. Because knowing Ferris, he's not going to want us to take him home. Now, is he? He's going to want to go somewhere else. So, let's go and find him. And actually, I'll show you guys like on the map where he is, and then I'll just cut to us like picking him up. So, he's right up here, like next to that weird second mountain. So, I'm gonna go up there, and I'll see you guys once we find him. Alright, what up, Ferris? How you doing, pal? Well, look who it is. You know, Alfonso totally wasn't what I was expecting. I guess I thought his life would be more glamorous. Anyway, how about you take me somewhere awesome now? Alright, sure. Like maybe the ocean floor rails? Alright. Yes, sweet. Then let's get going. Oh yeah, will you let me off at the Ocean Temple? I've always wanted to go. It's one of the top 100 most beautiful super secret landmarks ever. How do you know about it then? So you got that? Thanks.
Hey, that flip reset was pretty sick. Well, your rotations are super solid. Oh, please, you're a legend.
Alright, well I guess we're going all the way to the Ocean Temple, so I'll see you guys when I get there. And we finally made it to the Ocean Temple. That took forever. I hope you're happy, Ferris. Astonishing, stupendous, utterly mind-blowing. Thank you for bringing me on this most stupefying of journeys. I never thought that one day I'd travel to the bottom of the sea by train. It's beyond my wildest dreams, I tell you. Oh, and just look at this incredible station. I'm getting a little teary, to be honest. Fascinating, utterly fascinating. Without your help, I would have gone my whole life without seeing this. Thanks a million. And oh yeah, we're getting another forest gem. Sweet. As a token of my gratitude, which by the way is ginormous, please take this. Alright, let's see what this is going to do for us. Fire rail map, new tracks, and there is a new station on that set of tracks that I actually want to explore, so I'll probably go there next. I'd like to stay here a while and study this marvel of a station with my own eyes. Alright, well, have fun. Also, don't, go into the temple. It's pretty dangerous in there. Alright, so yeah, we're going to go and explore that new station on those new set of tracks. So, I'll see you guys once we get close. Okay, and here we are. It took us a while to get here, but this is where we're going to take care of our next side quest. In the Dark Ore Mine. Yeah, pretty weird, huh? It looks pretty barren, but it's also playing the Goron music, so yes, this is a peaceful place to be. Well, this place is pretty gloomy. did you hear that? I thought I heard something from that cave. Maybe they have some sort of excavation going on in there. Maybe they do. Well, let's go in this middle cave and check it out because, you know, why the heck not? There's also a teeny tiny map over here, and you can see like the 3 entrances, and there's like a large area over on the right. So, let's head down here. Before we talk to this Goron, let's go to the right and check out that large, like, empty room. So what you want to do here is grab your spirit flute and play the Song of Discovery. I think that's right. And yeah, Song of Discovery, perfect. Because it's going to cause this random chest to appear inside. We can get a Goron Amber. So, pretty rare treasure. Like, we've only gotten 2 of those in this entire LP. Anyways, let's go and talk to this Goron now, shall we? This is the Goron Dark Ore Mine, for those shoppers in the know. Is this your first time here, dear shopper? Yes, it is. Since you are new here, let me explain. The dark ore we mine here disappears when exposed to sunlight. So we work all day in the dark like this. I so need to get out and get some sun. Dark ore is 200 rupees. Want to buy some? Sure, why not? Dark ore melts when exposed to sunlight, so transport it carefully. Right, so we need to move this stuff quickly. We want to bring it all the way over to Linebeck at his trading post. Now, thankfully, in those new rails that appeared is a very long cave, and then, you know, we can use, like, the teleportation gates to get there quick enough. But you do need to be quick and make sure you don't take a lot of damage. So I'm just going to meet you guys when I get over to Linebeck Trading. Okay, so we made it with 6 ore to spare, and I think Linebeck wants 5 or more, so we got pretty lucky on that. And hey, we got some mail. I have no idea who this is from, so I guess this is a surprise to both of us. Hey, howdy, mister. Hello there, I've got a letter here for you from Kagoron Link. You know, that's quite a name he has. It's hard to pronounce, don't you think? Not really. Do you think his friends call him Kagi for short? No, they don't. Or maybe he goes by Ron instead. Also no. Sorry, I got lost in that thought there. Here's that letter I promised you. Alright, cool. Here you go. Well, thanks, man. And with that, we got another letter. Okay, I've delivered your mail safely to you. Well, my work seems to be done here, so I'll be off. See you around. Alright, I'm pretty sure that this letter actually is sort of like the trigger to this side quest that we're basically about to complete, so that makes sense that we got this now. Anyways, let's just head in here to Linebeck Trading and talk to our friend here. Hey, there's my little moneymaker, intrepid treasure hunter. What can Linebeck Trading Company help with you? We're gonna say nothing. I see. Well, when you get some more treasure, come back to me. Well, what's this? You actually brought me some dark ore. Ha ha ha! Well, fork it over then. You are going to give it to me, right? Sure, man. Oh, this is more than enough. Thanks, kid. Let me shake your hand. And yes, we're doing all this for yet another Force Gem. And bam! There we go. And this goes to the ocean ram map leading to that weird little island all the way, like, in the corner of the map. Cool. You and me, we're a good team, we are. Come back and see me anytime. Alright, Linebeck, you don't have to tell me twice, man. I can barely keep myself away from you, you rugged, handsome man you are. Anyways, now that that is done, the only thing left that I really want to do in this video is go back to Aboda Village and show Nico all of the stamps that we've collected in his stamp book. So, I'll meet you guys when we get back to our home village. Okay, so here we are back in Aboda Village. Now that we have all the stamps, let's talk to Nico. I'm sure he'll be so excited that we filled up his entire stamp book that we'll get something amazing, right? Well, let's find out. Hello, Nico. How you been? Great to see you're back, Link. Have you been finding lots of good stamps? Yep, I see you've collected all 20 stamps. You're an amazing kid. You really are. You've made this old man's dream come true, and that kind of thing is priceless. After looking at this stamp book, I don't have a single regret left in this world. I thank you from the very bottom of my heart. What? That can't be it. Come on, Nico. Oh yes, that's right. I owe you a reward, don't I? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Here, how's this? And we get the Swordsman Scroll. Memories of a veteran swordsman flow through it. We can now perform the Great Spin Attack. Hooray! We just gotta draw a circle around ourselves 3 times to execute it. Oh, and this is something I got from an old friend. It's the Great Spin Attack. To pull it off, draw a circle around yourself 3 times. Pretty neat, huh? Alright, that is pretty neat. So I guess he got this from, like, the link in Phantom Hourglass. Anyways, let's show this off real quick. So there we go, the Great Spin Attack. And make sure you, like, try and run into something. That way, you know, after you finish, you don't get dizzy. Because if you miss something, you will get dizzy. Anyways, now that that is done, I think that's a good place to end off this video. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one.
My job doesn't offer health insurance. With the new law, I found an affordable plan and only paid $47 a month.
New law, lower prices, more people qualify at healthcare.gov.
Only Wendy's serves a better breakfast with a better biscuit. The hot, buttery treasure loaded with a fresh cracked egg, cheese, and sausage or bacon. And to top it off right now, they're just $1. $1. Now there's no reason to go somewhere else. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. In the last episode, we did a ton of side questing, and in this episode, well, we're going to continue side questing and hopefully finish up the last few remaining quests we have. But to do that, I need to make my way over to the trading post because, well, to be quite frank, I need some cash. So, I'll meet you guys over there. Alright, so here we are at the trading post. We're just going to sell like a bunch of random junk to Linebeck, get a ton of rupees, and then go and visit my good friend Beetle because I made a mistake. I thought that you get the heart container from Beetle for obtaining silver membership, but that is incorrect. You actually need to get over 500 points to get gold membership, and then he just gives it to you. So I really have no idea what I was thinking about. Maybe I was thinking about something in Phantom Hourglass. I don't really know. Point is, I made a mistake, and I'm going to correct it. So you know what? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's sell the alchemy stone. I don't really plan on making any parts of the golden tray anyway, so that's like our most expensive valuable. It makes sense to just sell it now. Anyway, oh, it looks like Lineback's just telling us about the dark ore. We already delivered that to him, so I don't know why he's asking for it now. Like, we already got the force gem that he gives us, so not even that big of a deal. Anyways, now that we sold all that stuff and we have plenty of rupees, our next step is to track down Beetle, which could take a while, so I'll see you guys when I find him. Okay, so I've tracked down Beetle. Didn't take too long, and now, well, we're pretty much just going to buy everything in his shop. And no, I don't want to use my freebie card. I want to spend my money, dang it. Alright, sadly though, even if we do buy everything, we're probably not going to get up to 500 points, which stinks, because that means we're going to have to do a bit of point grinding. But let's just like buy some bombs and see where that puts us. Hopefully it gets us relatively close. So how many points do we have now, Mr. Beetle? 336. Alright, that's not too bad, I guess. So here's what we can do to grind up for the remaining points. We have 2 potions. If we drink those potions, we can just infinitely buy potions at his shop and get a couple of points each time. So that's what I'm going to do. It's going to take a while, so I'll just cut back once I finish, you know, drinking and buying all the potions I need to reach over 500 points. Okay, with that, I think we should have enough points. Oh, you have 501 points. You are now an official gold member. Fantastic. Took long enough. Jeez. That means you get 20% off all merchandise and a lovely prize. Lovely it is because it's another heart container. Probably the most expensive heart container in the entire game. I'll send you a gold card tomorrow, so be sure to check your mail. Yeah, whatever. I don't even care. Keep earning those points because the next level is platinum. Oh boy! I am never coming here again, Beetle. Jeez. Alright, so now that we're done, we can finally move on to our next quest, which is going to take us to Hyrule Castle Town, and that is kind of far away, so again, I'll just meet you guys up there to save time. Alright, so we made it up to Castletown, and the reason why we came here is because there's one more forced gem to get, and to get this, we need to talk to the lady inside this house. So, hello, how you doing? My husband has vanished. Where could he have gone? He's such a gentleman. You should see how he is with rabbits. I hope he's not hurt. Oh, whatever has happened to him. Have you heard anything about where he is? Yeah, sure. Really, can you take me to him? Yeah, I can, actually. Oh, my sweet, sweet husband, I can't wait to see him again. Let's leave soon. I'll be waiting for you at the train. Alright, so you might be wondering, where in the world are we taking this lady? Well, remember way back when we first went to the Snow Realm, there was a station that we passed by that I said we would get to a lot later on. Yeah, now is a lot later on, so we're gonna go and actually stop at that station, bring this lady to her husband, and then start the whole rabbit side quest. So, yeah, there's a lot going on here, guys, and I'm just gonna cut until we get to the station, so I'll see you there in a little bit. Okay, so we're here, and now starts the craziness. Oh, I'm so happy to finally see my darling husband. Thank you so much for bringing me all the way to meet him. Yeah, no problem. Oh, what should I say to him? It's been so long. That's for you to figure out, ma'am. But it's also for me to eavesdrop on, so let's do that. Holy crap, look at this place. This is way worse than what I was expecting, guys. Like, alright, what is that guy wearing? Well, this is an odd place. Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Zelda. Anyways, let's get to eavesdropping. Honey, what in the world are you doing? And what is that ridiculous outfit? Ah, Sugar Plum, it's not what it looks like. There's a perfectly good explanation for all of this. Honest, there is. See? You've been frolicking with those filthy wild rabbits again, haven't you? I can't begin to understand your obsession with them. If I don't take care of these poor rabbits, no one will. You just don't understand them like I do. Well, you sure know them better than you know me. Do you have any idea how worried I've been about you? I don't want to see you in that ridiculous getup ever again. For all I care, you can stay here with your bunnies forever. I'd like to go home now. Mr. Engineer, would you please take me back to Castletown? Oh man, I just got here. What do you have to say for yourself, dude? Oh, brother, why'd you bring my old lady here? Not a bright move, genius. Well, the secret's out now, but actually, it's sort of a load off my shoulders. Now, take her back to Castletown, okay? Thanks a bunch. Alright, let's go talk to her at the station now. You know, I think I've changed my mind. I won't be heading back to town. After all, it's my husband's big heart that first drew me to him. Maybe I'm the one who needs to change how I think about things. You've done me a huge service in bringing me here. Thank you so much. And with that, we get the final Force Gem of the game. But there's still bunnies that need to be captured. You know, the ones we've seen in the overworld? Yeah, that's actually how we get our last heart container. So there's still a reason to be here. Now that is done, though, let's go back and talk to this guy again. Welcome to Rabbitland Rescue, a haven for rabbits and their furless friends. There are millions of poor rabbits without a home or human companionship. Here at Rabbitland Rescue, we save these bunnies from the harsh wilderness and provide them with much-needed frolicking. You are here to frolic with the bunnies, right? Sure, dude, whatever. Let me be 120% clear. If your heart's not in it, you're gonna get burned. Are you sure you want to frolic with the bunnies? Yeah, man. Okay, I'm convinced. If you want to join the Rabbitland family, you'll need this. And he gives us a rabbit net. Okay. Why'd I give you a net, you ask? Well, because if you want to frolic, you gotta work for it first. I mean, what kind of person frolics with a bunny someone else caught? Rabbitland Rescue takes care of the bunnies you bring in to frolic with. We even frolic with them when you're too busy to stop by. But never mind those little details. Now you know what we're about. Does everything I've said make sense to you? Yeah. I'd like to touch on how to use your net to catch our furry friends. You may have figured it out for yourself already, but let's review, shall we? When you're driving around, you may see a bunny peeking out from behind something. If you spot one, blow your whistle. The rabbit will jump and be easy to spot. When you see that, blast whatever the bunny is hiding behind with your cannon. The rabbit will try to run from you, but only because it likes being chased. And then the hunt is on. Once the hunting starts, you'll automatically pick up your net. Then just focus on tapping the rabbit with the right timing to catch it. If you're careful, you'll have an adorable bunny in hand before you know it. But if you fail to catch it, the rabbit will run off before long. Hopefully you followed that long explanation of mine. Sure did. Wonderful. Now go catch some of those poor homeless rabbits and tote them back to me. I've got lots of great prizes for you depending on how many you bring back. Alright, let's do this, guys. There are 50 rabbits in total. Thankfully, you only need 5 to get the heart container, so I'm only going to get 5 rabbits. There should be more than enough here in, like, the forest realm, so I'm going to drive around, find some rabbits, and I'll see you guys when we get to the first one. Actually, wait, hang on. The first rabbit is very, very close to this station, so I might as well, like, just show off where it is. I think it's right below us, actually, so yeah, let's head down here and see if we can find the very first rabbit. I'll sort of like show off what you need to do to actually catch all these guys. So yeah, just shoot the rock, the bunny will come over here now, you have to tap on the screen, and that's literally all there is to it. Now sometimes it won't be that easy, but yeah, that's pretty much the same exact thing. So I'm going to show off the 5 that I catch, and then I'll come back here to Rabbit Land Rescue. So I'll see you guys at the next bunny. Alright, so the first one we're going to try and get is over here, sort of to the left of Hyrule Castle. So hopefully we can just catch this guy. It's a little bit weird, honestly, because sometimes where you tap isn't where the net goes on the touchscreen. Oh my gosh, that was kind of close. There we go. So another rabbit down. 3 more to get. So I'll see you guys at the next bunny. Okay, so the next bunny is right over here. By the way, you can look at the touchscreen to figure out exactly where I am. And wow, that was incredibly easy. Alright, on to the next bunny. Okay, so come on, dude. Be nice to me. You know you want to just get in my net. Come on, bunny. Play fair. I swear, like half the time, there we go. Like half the time, the touchscreen just does not work properly. Alright, one more, I think. Okay, you better be my last bunny. I'm pretty sure this is our 5th one. I hope that I did not lose. Wow, that was incredibly easy. Holy crap. I think that's the 5th one, so I'm going to make my way back to Rabbit Land Rescue, and I'll meet you guys there. Alright, so we made it back to Rabbit Land Rescue, and what's up, dude? Looks like my old lady's going to be here for a while. I mean, I'm glad and all, but things just won't be the same with her around. Yeah, I really don't care. I just want to talk about the bunnies. Well, someone's been busy hunting bunnies. Let me reward your hard work with 25 rupees. Goodness, you've caught at least 5 more rabbits already. Then here's an amazing prize I promised you. And it is the final heart container. Now we have all like 16. There are 5 types of bunnies: grass, snow, water, mountain, and desert. Catch one of each for me and I'll give you a wonderful present. Yeah, he just gives you like random treasures and crap like that. So I'm not getting any more bunnies for you, dude. There are 45 left in the overworld if you want to get them, but they are not required. Anyways, now that we're done with that, we're pretty much done with side questing. So I guess the next thing for us to do is make our way back to the Tower of Spirits, and I'll see you guys on the top. Alright, so here we are at the top of the Tower of Spirits. All we're going to do is take our bow of light, shoot those 2 eyes, and that's going to open up another way into, guess what? Another section of the Tower of Spirits! Yeah! What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to the game that never ends, aka The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. In the last episode, we ended off on the top of the Tower of Spirits, but you're probably wondering, why am I here back in Rabbit Land Rescue? Well, found out that getting all 50 rabbits does actually give you something. So in between videos, I went and caught the remaining 45 rabbits, which took 3 hours to do. So now, I got these
3 hours.
Let's talk to this guy, and I really don't even care what you have to say. And now he's going to give us a bunch of useless garbage that we don't even need at this point in the game. And eventually, he'll give us something that, you know, maybe you might actually want in the game, but it is totally not worth getting. So, there you go. He should give it to us now. Wow, just wow, you collected every rabbit out there. I'm speechless. You've more than earned it, so here it is, the neatest present ever. What is it? Well, it's another swordsman's scroll. Yeah, just like the one we got from Nico, except this one allows us to shoot the laser beams from our swords. So, it's kind of cool. Gosh, just look at all those long-eared darlings. They're adorable. I have to tell you, I never imagined you'd catch so many for me. You've made me a very, very happy fella. Well, I'm glad you're happy, because I'm certainly not. Yes, we can shoot lasers now. Pretty cool. Totally not worth it. Alright, I'm going to go to the top of the Tower of Spirits, and I'll just meet you guys there. That way we can continue on from where we left off in the last video. Alright, so here we are at the top of the tower. Let's just take our light arrows and shoot 2 fully charged arrows into these golden eye switches. And bam, there we go. Now we can enter the altar, which is pretty much going to take us into another section of the Tower of Spirits. Yeah, everyone is looking forward to this, right? Sarcasm intended. Who knew there was somewhere like this under the altar? Alright, Link, it's time to win this, hopefully for real. Together we can take on anything, right? You bet. Let's get going. And oh boy, phantoms! Remember what Anjean told us, Link. Your new sword is filled with energy. That means you don't need to grab Tears of Light to attack the phantoms. Yeah, instead, we just need to get 3 small keys to actually, you know, make some progress and get to the Compass of Light. Now, I have several issues. It's so dark in here, Link. We've been in a room like this before, haven't we? Then let's do what we did last time. You mean like fumble around in the dark and bash our face into the wall? Because I can do that any day. Anyways, like I was saying, I have several issues with this section of the tower. Real quick though, because you probably can't see this, place a bomb over here in the corner of this room. It's going to open up a passageway that we'll be using much, much later on. Just do it now to save you some time and heartache. But, yeah, I have several issues with this last section of the Tower of Spirits. A lot of them are gameplay-wise, but some of them also are story-wise, because if you actually think about this in the context of the game, this makes 0 sense anywhere, and it's just because of the fact, well, actually not just because of the fact, but the fact that phantoms are still here and attacking us doesn't really make sense, since we did fully reconnect the entirety of the Tower of Spirits, which Zelda even said, like, turned it back to normal, which should have gotten rid of the evil presence, aka the phantoms, you know, attacking us. So, technically, this area should have no phantoms attacking us whatsoever. We should not have to worry about a single dang thing, but I guess since, you know, the phantoms are an integral part of the gameplay, they needed to still be attacking us. Now, the reason why we're doing this, too, is to get the Compass of Light. Here's the thing, though. Byrne said he created the Compass of Light using the power of the spirits. But, Byrne was the apprentice to Anjean, and Anjean is still, you know, way more powerful than Byrne, at least that's what it would appear to be. So, how come Anjean just can't make another Compass of Light, considering, like, she is a guardian, a Locomo, she obviously protects the spirits, so she should have some power as well. Like, am I wrong in assuming that? Real quick, though. Sometimes darkness can open a path. Right, so what that means, we just need to blow out all these torches using our whirlwind. But, yeah, Anjean could totally make this another compass, and then we wouldn't even need to have to do this right now. So really the plot does not make that much sense if you think about it. And then on top of that, this section, okay, apparently there's a pit there, I did not even know that. But on top of that, this section of the tower is just designed to annoy you, specifically in this room. Alright, I missed a door somewhere, I have no idea where it is, because yeah, everything is dark, and you will be coming back through this room a number of times just to get like various different types of phantoms, or solve very, very tiny puzzles. And seriously, there's another one somewhere. Alright, it's gotta be in one of the corners of these rooms. I really wish I could see, man. It would make navigating this area a lot easier. Thank goodness there's no map. There we go. Alright, finally. And yeah, unlighting all those torches will unlock this door. And now, we can head over into that new section and get ourselves a flame or torch phantom if we want one. But if I can actually find the freaking entrance to get over there, that would be great. Alright, there we go. Come here, torch phantom. I actually need you for a little while. And you will make navigating this area slightly easier, because then I can use like your sword as a light. So, I mean, plot-wise, this temple does not make any sense. And then on top of that, design-wise, Nintendo literally must have like gone to the design team and said, alright guys, here's what I want you to do. Make the most tedious, hard to navigate, annoying temple you could possibly think of, and just put it in the game. So yeah, just do that. But like, the thing that annoys me the most about this game, at least now, is that the game's humor, like it writes a lot of its jokes in a way where it's like the punchline or, you know, the delivery is sort of not what you would expect, and that's like the funny parts of this game. But at the same time, the game also does that for its more serious parts. And what I mean is, like, you go through the 4 main temples, you rebuild the entirety of the Tower of Spirits. At that point, you're like, alright, I'm here, I'm at the end of the game, let's go to the top of the tower, let's fight Burn. This is really, like, end-gamey. I'm gonna go up to the top of the tower, confront Cole, Malladus, and get Zelda's body back. But then, the game sort of turns down your head and it's like, oh, now you need to go to the Sand Temple and get the Ball of Light or whatever. And as a player, you're like, okay, fine, I'll go to the Sand Temple, I'll get the Ball of Light. Maybe that'll be the last thing I need to do before, you know, I go and take on the final boss. You know, one final trial, if you will. And there's even 3 trials getting to that temple, so it's like, alright, cool. I'm gonna wait for this phantom real quick, that's sort of why I'm standing here. So you're like, alright, cool. You go to the Sand Temple, you beat the Sand Temple, you get the Bow of Light. It figures the phantom would go up there, fantastic. So I could have just like gone down the entire time. Thanks for wasting my time, buddy. But yeah, so you get the Bow of Light, you come back, and you're like, oh, well, now I have to go get the Compass of Light, which again makes no sense why this even exists. But fine, I'll go and get the Compass of Light. What should have happened was you go to the top of the tower, you shoot the 2 eyeballs, and then it just leads you into a room where the compass is. Like, that should literally just be it. There should not be any of this long final dungeon with like 5 floors and ridiculous amounts of backtracking and puzzles, because it is what even saw me. I don't even know where a phantom was, but whatever. But yeah, with like ridiculous amounts of backtracking and puzzles that are at this point kind of unnecessary in my opinion. So you should just be able to grab the compass and then from that point go directly to the final boss, because the game's already been like dangling the ending of the game just out of reach for far too long. And me as a player, I'm at the point where I'm sort of disinterested in even beating the game now. Like, they've held it out of reach for so long that it's just like, do I even really want to finish this game? I don't know. Honestly, the only reason why I'm still playing this is because I started this project and I want to finish it. Like, I have not given up on a project in my entire, like, 4 years on YouTube, and I do not intend to start because of Spirit Tracks. So, I'll keep going towards the end, but I'll have you know, I'm not exactly thrilled about playing this temple right now, in case you can't tell. And it's kind of funny too because my opinion of this game has almost done a complete 180 since I actually started this project. And I think it was just because I forgot a lot of what happens in this game. Like, before I started, I was like, oh, you know, Spirit Tracks, it may not be one of the greatest Zeldas, but it's definitely not bad. I thought it was better than Phantom Hourglass for sure. After replaying it though, and maybe it's because I'm playing it so frequently, like, you know, once or twice a day to record, I quickly realized that out of the two games, I think overall, Phantom Hourglass actually might be better of the two games. Like, I don't know, it's a really close call, because I'm having some second thoughts about my original feelings towards this game, and honestly, I think it was just nostalgia blinding me towards this game, because I remember when I first got this game, I enjoyed the heck out of it. Like, I could not put it down, but now, I don't know, like, maybe just what I can tolerate in terms of padding and the lengthening of games is just a lot less than what I used to be able to tolerate, you know, when I was a little kid playing this game. So, I don't know, like, I'm trying not to be overly negative, even though I know, like, the entire video up to this point was pretty much me just being negative. I'm gonna try and cool it and enjoy the rest of this game. 'Cause here's the thing, after we're done with this temple, we're basically done with the game. All we gotta do is initiate, like, the final battle, and that'll be that. So, I mean, it's just one more kind of crummy thing we need to do before we're done. But once we're done, we're gonna be done for good. So I just gotta look on the bright side and suck it up, go through this temple, get whatever it is that I need, the 3 small keys, and then fight Malladus, and we're over. Then we can focus on Triforce Heroes, which is what I am currently enjoying the most right now. Like, I am enjoying playing that game so much, and that's sort of like the system I have for recording right now. Like, I'm making myself record this first before I do Triforce Heroes, because Triforce Heroes is sort of like my reward system for recording this game. It's like, alright, you made it through Spirit Tracks, go have some fun, play Triforce Heroes. You know, like, that's sort of what I've had to do in my mind just to get past this. But, again, if this game is your favorite Zelda game, I do not mean to offend you. I'm just saying there are some things that I don't personally like about it, or that I find kind of dumb and wish were in the game. Like, the past 5 episodes worth of stuff that we did, to me at least, was all needless padding. That being said, we're just going to get through it together, and we're going to beat this game, guys. It's been a long journey so far. We're right at the end. I may have lost my marbles earlier on, but I'm cool, calm, and collected now, so we're just going to go with it. Let's try not and get caught by this phantom on the lava here, because that would be bad. I might actually get caught by a phantom in this area, because some of the areas towards the end are pretty difficult, not gonna lie, which is a change of pace for this game, because generally speaking it's pretty easy. But towards, like, the very last few rooms, there's a lot of phantoms in not a lot of space, so it is very easy to get hit by them. So I'm not really looking forward to that. But, yeah, to summarize, this section of the tower, it's really only difficult because, 1, you can't see in this room, and 2, there is a ton of backtracking. So at some points, it's pretty hard to, like, figure out what you need to do next, because it's not really clear. So you may have to just, like, fumble around in the dark for a little while, or just try and get, like, a different type of phantom to solve a puzzle that you might not even know exists at some point, which is interesting to say the least. But I think I actually want to get this warp phantom, so I'm going to try and, like, lead him away and stab him. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a lot of lag in this area too for some reason. Not even sure why, considering a majority of the screen is black, so again, that doesn't even make sense. But, let's try and get this Warp Phantom to not spot us. So come down. There we go. And now I should be able to sneak behind you. And Shazam! Bam! You are mine, my friend. But yeah, this whole mechanic of just like coming back up to the dark room, finding another different type of phantom, and then, you know, wandering around in the dark is something that you will do a lot. So try your best to memorize this floor's layout. It's not the easiest task, I will say that much, but I mean, even if you get like a general idea of how to navigate it, that will definitely help you out. So let's sneak past this guy if we can. Do not want to get caught here, at least not in this area. Like, there are areas where I wouldn't mind getting caught by a phantom, but this area is not one of them, that is for sure. Alright, so again, back down here to floor 30. We just need to get on top of Zelda and make our way over to the other side again. None of the Warp Phantom, though. I think we're actually going to go through that cracked wall that I blew up earlier, if I am remembering the order correctly. I will admit, I'm not the most familiar with this section of the Tower of Spirits. It's very long and very, very confusing, so at some point I may get turned around here, or I may go the wrong way. I just hope that that doesn't happen. I'm like 90% sure I need to go through that cracked wall, so I'm going to try and make my way over there. Problem is, I have no idea where any of the walls are, and there are phantoms all over the place right now, so that is just swell. I think we should be able to make it there. Come on, go Zelda, hurry up. Oh no, they spotted me. Alright, we can make it. Oh, thank goodness. That was very, very close, but thankfully we did make it through here, so now we can make a little bit of progress. Not a lot of progress, just a little bit. That's basically the gist of this temple. Just go forward a teeny tiny bit at a time, because you're only going to go that far. Like, you'll maybe go one step forward, but then have to go like 400 steps back before you can go forward again. It's really, really bizarre. Alright, so let's use our sand rod real quick, that way we can get on top of Zelda again and reach this here switch, because activating this will cause these phantom eyes to appear, which ordinarily would be a bad thing, but since we do have a warp phantom, this will allow Zelda to teleport around the room and stuff like that. Oh, by the way, the random phantom eye on like the right section of the room near the lava, there's like no point for that to be there. It's just to like cause you problems later on in cache. Dang, I did not draw the line fast enough, so now I gotta wait for that warp phantom, or phantom eye rather, to come all the way back over this red little circle here. So now, alright, that's perfect. Zelda will teleport right on top of that and trade places with Link. That's what I wanted to do. Oh wait, I didn't kill the Phantom Eye, which is... Oh, he did spawn me. I thought for a second there I was like going to be able to get away, but like, then he showed up. Thankfully we are on sand, so the Warp Phantom that got here immediately just died by the sand. So take that, Phantom. But yeah, I'm going to wait here for a little while, but since I did kill that Phantom Eye, I have to wait for it to respawn. That way I can teleport Zelda back here safely on solid ground, since I still need her. But it's cool because, I don't know, I actually like controlling